Now, for the last question here, E, it says in 2020, the average daily amount spent by each shopper was expected to change by the percentage shown in the diagram below. So here's the area, here's the expected change. So there's going to be a 5% increase in the amount bought in food. There's going to be a 15% decrease in clothing and a 1% decrease in merchandise. The average daily amount in dollars expected to be spent in each area in 2020 can be determined by forming the matrix product this, write down matrix K. Now, can we put an asterisk on this question? We actually can't do this question yet. We don't know enough information, so later on we will come back to it. But at the time being, we can't answer this in full. But just for your own interest, I'm going to talk about it. So let's have a think. We need to figure out what matrix K is going to be. Well, I know what matrix A 2019 is, right? Matrix A 2019 is this one here. It's a 3x1 matrix. So let's come here. It's a 3x1 matrix. I also know what I'm trying to figure out, this A 2020. I can tell you what the order of that thing is going to be. Because remember, what we're trying to do is figure out the average daily amount in dollars expected to be spent in each area in 2020. So do you agree that this also is going to be a 3x1 matrix? Because, it's going to be like this one, but this number is going to be, what did they say? This number is going to be 5% more. This number is going to be 15% less, and this number will be 1% less. So it's still going to have a 3x1 form to it. So with all that being said, can you now tell me what the order of K is going to be? And hopefully, after thinking about it for a bit, a 3 is going to have to go there. And then in order for it to work, this is also going to have to be 3. Because you know that this has to be the same as that, and then this and this make the order up. So just like that, we've got it. We know that K is going to have to be a 3x3 matrix. And now we're actually going to have to write it down. And now this is where we don't have enough knowledge yet to actually do it justice. So let's just come over here and look at the answer. As you can see, only 24% of people got this one correct. We're going to have to create a matrix that looks like this, which we have not seen explicitly yet. And that's why we're not going to go through it quite yet. But as you can see, if you were to do your matrix multiplication, this would work. As you can see, this is saying 5% more in food, 15% less in clothing. Hopefully our knowledge from RFM really helps us out here. If something is 15% less, it means you're only paying 85% of the original. And if it's 1% less, it means you're paying 99% of that original. So that's going to be the answer there. Most students did not recognize the need for a 3x3 matrix. Well, we did recognize that need, didn't we? And most students did not recognize the need for a 3x3 matrix and gave, silly Vika, a row or column matrix. Many students were also not able to obtain the correct multiplying factors from the percentage changes. So as you can see, many students weren't able to recognize that if something is 15% less, then you write it as 0.85, or 1% less is 0.99, or 5% more is 1.05. So yeah, there's a common mistake there. Okay. That's how you would think through that question there. Hopefully that made sense.